Well, folks, welcome back to the Turning Stone Classic XXIX. We are down to the semifinals. It's going to be Dennis the Hatchet Man Hatch playing Joey Cicero out of Canada. Before we get started and underway, we want to thank Chalky Sticks. We got to go real quick because Mike Zuglin's going to call it any minute now. This is the app that everybody is downloading, where it has a diagram of a pool table, to locate pool rooms in the area you might be in, a 24-hour billiard channel, and plus videos of pros explaining the mental aspects and shots on the app itself, on the diagram. It's chalkysticks.com. I want to thank Mr. Joel Shapiro, who's working behind the scenes with AZB TV, also Joe Boston. Dennis Walsh, real estate attorney out of Chicago, on board as a sponsor. Dennis Walsh, if you want to build any building, or buy a home, or rent an apartment in the area of Chicago, he's the man to see. We call him my man, Dennis Walsh. He also loves straight pool. He'll be down at Derby City Classic between Bill Maropoulos and Dennis Walsh. They run the George Fells Memorial Straight Pool Challenge. They have over $16,000 in prize money up for grabs. Make sure when you're down at Derby City Classic to say hi to Dennis Walsh, my man. Thomas Grimaldi and family, 4 generations, crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. You have something in your household you want to put an arcade in, or just a pool table or a bar, or a combination of bar, pool table, game room. These guys do it. And I'll tell you what, go over and seek out Thomas Grimaldi on Facebook, Thomas Grimaldi Pool Tables, and you will see some of the work that they have done in the past. Simply go to the website or call them at that number, and you too can set up an appointment. Thank you, Thomas Grimaldi. Aramis, the only balls to roll with, and that's what we're using right here at the Turning Stone. It's the Aramis TV tournament set. I want to thank Baltimore City Q's. I think they're on the road right now, but we want to thank them. They're always on board. It's Baltimore City Q's, where they bring a mobile store to your event. Anything from tips to tables. We want to thank Cicero. This is the sports drink that took Europe by storm, also America. Increases stamina, reduces fatigue, better performance, improves self-confidence. It's us.cecchio.com. And in the chat, you can see old Too Slow. He's putting the links in there and makes it easier for you to go over there and purchase some of the items, or at least look at the website, send them an email, and say thank you for supporting free live streaming. We want to thank Kamui, KamuiTips.com. We're going to hear words from Jennifer Beretta right now.
When I play pool, I push myself to be the best player that I can be.
Peter, rack 9. Jennifer Beretta making a statement.
I made a commitment to myself to become a professional, and keeping myself mentally and physically healthy was critical to achieving my vision. When my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer many years ago, it was a very scary time, and she had to put her entire life on hold. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer at some point in their lifetime, and that diagnosis will disrupt their entire lives and the lives of everyone around them. And women aren't the only ones at risk. 1 in every 1,000 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer at some point in his lifetime. That's why Kamui brand is launching the Pink Ribbon campaign to promote breast cancer awareness and encourage a healthy lifestyle. As part of the campaign, Kamui is releasing a limited edition pink glove and pink Q cleaner available on their website, and all profits go directly to breast cancer research. Join our campaign and show your commitment to excellence. Kamui chose to support breast cancer research because everyone knows someone affected by breast cancer. Let's help each other stay healthy and push our dreams and goals to the highest level. Avoid smoking. Encourage the people in your life to get breast cancer screening and donate to breast cancer research. I'm Jennifer Beretta for Kamui brand. Stay healthy.
Simply go over to KamuiTips.com and click on the pink link and support breast cancer awareness. Along with Jennifer Beretta and many others. We want to thank light-systems.com. That's the LED lighting that's taken the world by storm. It's 10 times brighter, 10 times lighter, and 10 times cheaper to run. No more replacing bulbs and ballast. It's ultra thin. They call it the fin. It's light-systems.com. light-systems.com. We want to thank Steve here. This is billiardproductreviews.com. It's honest, unbiased reviews of all things billiards to inform and educate. Very impressive. I've been there a few times. Take a look at the website. You too can have a nice read right there. I want to thank Greg Antonakis. Get your Southwest from the best. He also has custom cues to fit your budget. He had a bunch of BK Predator Rush cues. I don't know if he has any more left, but they're the hottest things on the market. You can contact Greg at ga9ball@gmail.com or simply call him at the phone number right there on your graphic. I want to thank azbilliards.com. Mike Howerton was on premises keeping the live scoring of every match for the last 4 days right here in the arena, as Jerry Forsythe was working diligently behind the scenes to make sure everything is running smooth. It's free to become a member. All you got to do is go to azbilliards.com to sign up. We want to remind you that AccuStats now went into the matrix. They're going digital, and you too could become a subscriber simply by going to AccuStats.com and follow the links. They have all the packages right there. Not only that, they're going to be down in Derby City, bringing us the Derby City Classic. Those links are now up on the AccuStats website for your early bird special. Thank you, AccuStats. I believe we're ready to roll. Dennis is at the table warming up. And there's Joey Cicero. Just waiting the official announcement by Mr. Mike Zuglin, and then we'll be underway here. Dennis Walsh has been knocking on the door of the Turning Stone Classic for quite a while. I know a lot of the local folks that are here watching know Dennis for quite a while. At one point, Dennis, born and raised in Buffalo, New York, being the favorite of the fans here that come down to see him. But on the other hand, we do have the Canadian contingent as far as fans, because the Turning Stone is that close to Canada, so they come down not only as participants and play in the tournament, there's fans.
We're down to the final 3 players now.
As Mike Zuglin's making his way down.
Soros Paiu from Albania for a nice 4th place finish. Come on, give it up. Nice stuff, fella. Pretty good tournament. Okay, we have 1 player undefeated, Billy Thorpe. And we had these 2 gentlemen have 1 loss. Someone's going to wind up in 3rd. Someone's going into the final. All right, first, Scoot to Quebec. He's a regular here at Turning Stone, having a great tournament. He had a couple 9th place finishes here before. He's all the way up, beat that, well beyond that now. He's a minimum 3rd place and a chance still to win it. He's sponsored by the Billiard La Patriote, Canada Billiards. Joey Cicero right there, all right? His opponent. He really needs no introduction here. He's originally from Buffalo. He's a winner of many of our tournaments. This is the only one that's evaded him so far, but he's right on the verge. Be pretty cool if he won this one. Many Pro Tour wins to his credit along the way. Dennis Hatch. All right, good luck, everyone. And remember, if you want to tell your friends to watch this on the live stream, you can go to azbilliards.com. Check it out. Upstate Al is in the box here, and Mike Howerton's around here somewhere. Good luck, players. Please remember to turn the ringers off on your cell phone, everyone, as it can be very distracting to the players. And players, put yours away.
All right, it's Joey Cicero on the right and Dennis Hatch on the left. And gee whiz, it looks like Joey Cicero wins the lag and Dennis will be racking. Open up this race to 9. Like Mike Zuglin said, the loser will get 3rd place and the winner will move on to face Billy Thorpe, who's undefeated. And in the box, Mr. Ed Cohane,
How are
good
you,
friend
sir?
of mine.
How are you, sir?
In the box, absolutely good.
Some great pool the last few matches, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen some misses and some great shots.
And some great sportsmanship on a technical issue that Joey Cicero waved off and showed it to, good sportsmanship to Billy Thorpe in that game, and Billy ended up winning.
Well, I got news for you. Billy would have did the same thing if the shoe was on the other foot.
Absolutely, it was such a minor issue, but it did come into play a little bit, but it's okay. And now I was telling your son before how ironic it would be, Joey Cicero being that good of a sport, and as well as he's playing, he comes back and wins the whole thing anyway. You know, and he's right here, so
he's got a tough cookie to get through right here.
Yes, he does, and after he's done here too, as well.
And you see the logo of Break Room on the back of Dennis Hatch's jersey there, along with Mucci, of course, the Kings of Vapor. He's another sponsored player by the Kings of Vapor. And I think High Rock Store is on the back of his shirt also.
Changing up the balls, a new set of balls, all polished.
Yeah, all clean.
Aramith balls, Simonis cloth. You were showing the gentleman that made bars on your. I'm sorry, apologize. One of the people you're doing a commercial for that makes the homemade bars. Upstairs.
Yes.
What's his name?
Thomas Grimaldi out of Long Island.
He showed that picture on his photo there of that bar. But that's beautiful. Did you see that work? The bar on his photo was incredible.
Yeah. Well, take a look at his Facebook page.
It was really nice.
You think that's incredible? Take a look at his Facebook page.
It's some nice work.
It's really nice.
Now,
Give you an extra 1 ball?
there hasn't been a. He's got 2 1 balls. That's kind of funny.
Johnny Archer's down here sitting ringside. I'd like to have him in the box.
Johnny Archer.
My man J.A. coming in.
Johnny Archer, Marietta, Georgia. Look at you, sir.
Johnny Archer is the only one. Johnny Archer is the only one that can tell Ed Cohane to just be quiet for a little while.
Johnny Archer. Excuse me, Johnny Archer. Could you? I have to explain something to Mr. Archer. and I hope to do it before they start this, but get the headphones on, sir, and
can
welcome
see here.
yourself.
Anywhere you want.
Okay,
Go ahead, move over there.
okay. I can move over. Listen,
Take this, Jay. Yeah, it's right in front
yeah,
of you.
there's a chat here too, yeah.
Is that you, John?
Live me up, baby. Live me up. Here we
Wow.
go.
You know what? This is great. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Now, what I was talking about was Carl Boyce's 8-ball run out and you doing the commentary. You were so colorful. It says, where's he going to play it?
Okay, now let's get it straight. It wasn't Cowboys.
Carl Boyce, the 8-ball out.
No, Chris
Oh,
Melling.
was it? It was Chris Melling.
Melling.
Sorry, Chris.
Best out I've ever seen in my
It was
whole life.
wasn't, and your commentary and the way you reacted, I'll never forget it.
I saw the four rail as soon
They-
as
we-
it landed
Hey,
like
but-
that.
upstate, come on.
But it was
You
the
know
two
me,
shots.
John, I'm
two
sharp as a
shots
whip.
before that. Also, it was
I'm
like
sharp as a whip.
yeah, it was unheard of. Me and Pat Fleming and I were there, but when I listened to your commentary on that, it was the best I ever heard.
Yeah, it was
And
It was pretty exciting.
and
Yeah.
you said-
Nick was there. Oh,
yeah, and you said he better get the cameras out for this one because if he makes this,
I mean, well, actually, the shot, the greatest shot was the Massey.
it really was.
That
wasn't it?
was the
Yeah.
actual greatest of all. I mean,
Yeah.
that took skill.
That
I mean,
was-
the 4-railer, it just had an alleyway, and
Yeah, right. He must have that 2-ball, right? Right. Oh, what
Yeah,
it
what a
was
shot.
beautiful to watch. And after he got hooked the first time, he looked up at me and I'm like shaking my head. I couldn't believe. And then he made that ball in the next. And
okay, I want to curve something right now. Mike Zuglin, he's scared he's going to catch a little bit of hell from the last concession of Cicero.
right.
Don't nobody need to blame Mike Zuglin because Mike Zuglin is a good guy and he had nothing to do with that.
Right.
So let's curb that right now. There is no from here.
You know,
Okay.
you mentioning that. I was telling Al outside that I said Mike Zuglin was not involved with it.
No.
And that's good.
Had nothing to do with it.
And whatever happened, he's going to ensure the dignity of this tournament.
Sure it is.
You know.
Mike Zuglin's one of the final frontiers. He's a great guy.
There it is.
Great guy. So just so everybody knows, do not blame him for that. Cicero was supposed to take the concession because that was in the players' meeting.
He was.
But he actually didn't want to win like that, and I have all the respect in the world for that, even though
Right.
he should have taken it.
I just mentioned that to him and congratulated him.
You know
also.
something, John? I think if the shoe was on the other foot, Billy would have did the same thing and he would not take it.
Yeah, Billy's
You
going to
know.
learn. He's young. He's going to have to learn to keep his emotions in check. You have to always be aware of your surroundings. And so you got to be in the moment.
You know-
It's just a lot out there.
Yeah.
It's tough at times. You forget where you're at. You forget what the rules are. I mean, I've been lucky enough not to concede
Did
in my life.
Did you see Billy do what he did?
No, I didn't see it.
Well,
I came in here
The
game later or something.
It's like where
watched last
it's like where that 3-ball's laying right now.
Okay.
And he just smacked it around, but not
Yeah.
to give it
We
up.
missed
He-
a scratch on the 9, right?
Just out of frustration,
Right
he
here?
just hit it.
Look
Just
at
out
this.
of
Yeah.
he didn't hit it to give up the game. He just
Sure.
hit the whole ball out of
Well,
frustration.
That's concession.
Yes.
That's concession.
It is
Billy.
technically,
I mean,
sure.
I guess fate have it be that Billy lost. And he should have lost.
No, Billy won.
Billy won.
No, Cicero's out there. Billy won.
Yeah,
Billy
yeah,
won.
This is semifinals. Billy's in the hot seat.
That would have
Billy won the
that would
hot
have given
seat.
Cicero the win if he called it. So yeah.
Okay, well that changes things. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Billy, that was the hot seat. I'm thinking he
Right.
was out.
Yeah, that was the hot
So there's
seat.
only 3 left.
Yeah.
Hatch is playing Cicero.
Billy
and
plays
Billy
the winner.
plays
of
the
this.
winner. Okay.
This is third place here.
Well,
yeah.
Billy's can't do that no more. That's not good. You
Dennis-
got I know he's young,
Yeah.
but I mean he'll get a pass for now. but
You know
can't do
what?
that no more.
When if it was so unbelievable how he did scratch after one of the greatest shots of the whole tournament.
Really?
It was unbelievable.
see it.
I couldn't believe he cut it in,
Okay.
and he had every reason in the world to be frustrated on it. Anybody would have.
Well, the thing is, I mean, we've all been there. We've all done it. Well, I know I have many times. It's part of it that is part of the game.
Absolutely.
It's part of the game, and or part of the sport, whatever you want to call it. So it's part of it. You've got to be aware of the moment you're in. You have to be aware. There's fans watching. There's
Yes, sir.
nowadays you're always on TV somewhere.
Right.
with the live stream, which, by the way, Upstate, this is wonderful, the camera work you got now. This is all updated,
Thanks,
and
Johnny.
this is very, very upscale.
He's got it down pretty good.
Yeah, this is nice. This all the equipment is up to date, and just
Thanks, Johnny.
very good. The picture's nice, and this is a day and time that people out there watching should feel very, very fortunate. Because when I was coming up, you didn't have no live stream, you have no computer.
Right. You have
none of
6
the-
wins here, right?
I've won a good many.
I think
Yeah.
6, if I
won a
remember
good
right.
many. Shaw still got one to catch up.
So you do have 6. Salute
Okay.
on that.
Yeah, so he still has one. But anyway,
Wow.
I will always. This is one of my first homes. Okay, because I grew up American Indian, Cherokee.
Uh-huh.
Okay, my mom was Cherokee Indian.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a heritage that I go back to. So I have some, I have some heritage here. I mean, with American Indian. I know I know this is Oneida Indians, but
I see a lot of family photos with you guys. You got close family ties there. You
Very close.
still have your mom with you or no?
my mom died when I was 6.
Oh boy, sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
My mom died when I was 6. So yeah, it's been my mom run the household. She died of breast cancer. That's why I'm very close with breast cancer, and I really don't want to talk about it too much. I
No,
get
no, of
emotional.
course not.
But another thing a lot of people don't know, I had a twin brother that died after 24 hours.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
No kidding.
I had a twin brother.
Wow.
He lived, he lived 24 hours. So, back in the old days, if something was wrong when you was born, it was tough. Back,
Oh,
you're
sure.
talking 1968.
They don't have the medicine here like
Yeah.
now.
But anyway, that's, so I always said, what would have happened in the world if there would have been 2 of us?
2 of you guys, yeah.
Would've
His
been
name
2
was James
scorpions.
Lee. I'm Johnny Lee, so his name was James Lee.
Wow.
Yeah. So, little history.
And
I
were you
got some
always
sa-
in the Marietta area?
No, South Georgia, my family still.
Thanks for
South
sharing
Georgia.
that, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
thank you.
Still South. We have our, if you'd have seen on Facebook not long ago, I took video of my family plot down
Oh,
there. My
yeah.
mom's buried there. My brother's buried there. My grandma, my grandpa.
You have a lot of family though, still.
Sure.
Yeah,
my dad's
'cause I-
88.
Yeah, I see
and,
your photos up there. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm a family guy. I mean, I try my best not to forget where I come from.
Yeah, yeah. And
Try
it
my
doesn't,
best, and
doesn't
it's,
seem you
sometimes it
do.
ain't easy. And that's kind of. I was brought up in the South.
Right,
So
right.
I was brought up
The true
near
South, yeah.
the true South.
Yes,
I
sir.
was brought up with the, kind of not across the railroad tracks.
Right.
Okay, as the Deep South was known for, the African American
Uh-huh.
against the Caucasian.
Yes.
So that's kind of how I was brought up, and I've learned that over the years that that's not the truth.
Right, right, right.
Okay, it's
Right.
not true. It's not true now, and I won't get into political racism.
There's no need to, right?
It's stupid. It's
Yeah.
one of the dumbest things. Actually, my partner, my new place is
What's the name of
Senior.
the new place again, Johnny?
upstate.
Archer's Place?
Yes.
All right, keep me up to date. I've been up 4 days.
You've been up 4 days.
This is the second place or the same place?
This is
moved?
my new place. Is going to be. I have Marietta Billiard Club right now.
You're
and
going to keep that?
no.
Oh, okay. So
So Marietta Billiard Club will be closed. New Archer's Place will be in 2 months.
Archer's Place. I like it.
I like it. I like the name.
Good for you.
I
I
know
like
the guy that
Family
owns
Guy.
it. That
I
has
like
the name.
I like
Don't-
the Family Guy as a
Don't
name.
you have to win like a bunch of tournaments to name something after yourself like that? I mean,
Well, it don't
you
hurt.
have to
I mean, it don't hurt. Not at all.
Listening to the player of the decade multiple times, I believe. Wow.
No, only one, but
Oh,
I did
once?
win. Some people that's playing pool nowadays. I work with the juniors. Okay, we're getting ready to do the ACC again, and oh man, there's some juniors. I said, I said, how old are you? April Larson, she's 16. Got some other juniors. I said, here's a little history for you. I said, I won my last world championship before you was born.
There you go.
So I won my last world
The last
championship.
one.
The last one. 1997, before you were born. So I said,
Wow, that's
That
pretty
you-
strong.
I said, so I'd like to teach you guys a little bit. There's a few things. So I mean, April is just as well.
Yeah.
She's as sweet as they come.
I s-
April, we're gonna have. I think we got some good plan this year. We're gonna be
Yeah.
working with I'm going to be working again with Allison.
Right.
She's wonderful. Lori John Hassan. Rodney's going to be there.
Wow.
So we got
Great.
plans now that
The
we're going to.
Rocket.
The Rocket's my man.
Yeah.
He's going to be there. And
Is Jeanette
anyway,
Lee coming back?
I won't answer that at the moment.
Okay.
I won't answer that at the moment, but
right.
let's just say no.
All right.
Okay, but
We're tied here 1-1. Go ahead.
tied 1-1. So anyway, we my opinion is you have to have
Okay,
4.
Johnny.
I'm loud. I'm
These-
sorry. I'm
These
loud.
mics are very sensitive.
Yeah.
We
Are
can
they?
talk low and then people
Yeah.
can still hear you.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Sorry about that.
He yells at me all the time, man.
No,
All
no,
the time.
Dennis Hatch
Tim,
said
I'm
he
sorry.
hears us.
Oh, I know.
No, he knows.
He's bigger than me here.
It's not bothering.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
a big boy.
Listen, it's not bothering. No, these mics are sensitive.
know,
We
he's
can talk
kidding.
like this and they can't hear us.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It's not bothering him. It's just that he said he can hear it. That's all.
Of
Okay.
course, of course.
Well, I mean, right now, when you're out there nervous, you can. I mean, I can hear a lot too, so I get it. I understand.
You know, you mentioned April, and April played in Darren's event at Steinway. Did pretty fair, I think. She showed up pretty well, and she had some good
April-
games.
April is
April
the,
Larson, yeah.
She is the new wave. She's the grinder.
Oh,
I
no
nicknamed
kidding.
her the grinder.
Really? Oh, good.
Yeah, I named her the grinder. She is the one and only, and she's awesome. This is the junior team. I got a plan. But here's the plan is we have to have 4 full hearts.
Uh-huh.
So I've got Allison and Rodney and Lori John, who loves the juniors. I mean, we all just love the juniors, and we're gonna give back. We have to have 4 full hearts. It can't be any. Let's just say it can't be any selfishness
Right, right.
involved with this.
Any association with Lindenwood type? You match up against those guys, I guess, and you know, I mean,
We'll see. That's kind of a touchy subject with
Uh-huh.
Mark, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, Mark's a good guy.
yeah.
Mark got thrown in, and he got thrown in the heat of battle there.
Oh, he did.
And
yeah.
with the captain.
I hope you
and all
don't
that
mind that I mentioned anything. Okay.
Oh,
'cause
it's good. I like
right.
Mark.
Okay.
Mark's okay.
Yeah, sure.
You know, some things happen. It just happened.
I don't know. I don't know anything, but I know what they do. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
Landon is down there also.
Landon Shuff is there. You got, he's got some kids, some college kids that are unbelievable.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He's got some, one of the girls just accepted from up here. She's from up north here.
Would
Just
it be
accepted.
maybe Steve Reynolds' daughter? Do you know?
That's you talking about Taylor?
I don't know her.
That's
I
Taylor.
just know
I
that
don't
she
think so.
plays.
Wait a minute. I think Taylor might be going. She's
Uh-huh.
one. But I know what you're talking about. She's from up here. But the other one that just got is Brianna Miller, I think.
Oh, okay.
Brianna, I think now.
Uh-huh.
And I think Brianna's from, whoever it is from up this way, accepted.
Oh, good.
Accepted a scholarship by Mark. Mark has some pull at Lindenwood. Good private university.
And nice equipment they got there too, right?
Well, he has that one pool room. He's got diamonds.
Right.
But it's he does a good thing. He does a good thing there with the kids.
Yeah.
You know, I have all the respect in the
Yeah,
world.
I see a lot of it on Facebook now and then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Mark, he's okay. You know, we go way back. You know, the old days.
Sure.
With, Mark grew up.
Well, yeah, you're old.
Well,
I got you by a lot of years, Johnny. I got you
that
by
ain't
a few.
saying much, everybody, man. That ain't saying a whole lot. You in upstate, y'all old as hell.
Yeah, upstate's
How'd
older.
you throw me in this mix?
You had to throw somebody under the bus.
Okay. I mean, bottom line, age is a number.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
and y'all's number's higher than mine.
I'm only 38.
38 what?
38. I'm 38.
38 what,
waist.
years?
Yeah.
38 waist?
No, actually, I think maybe a 34.
Actually, to be honest with you, I've lost about 12, 15 pounds. I quit Mountain Dew. As everybody
you
knows.
drink that Mountain Dew?
30 years.
Pat Fleming drinks that day and night. Right, the
Not no more
diet's
for me.
Man.
I probably feel as good as I have since I was 20,
From
25.
no Mountain Dew.
There you go,
Johnny
boys and
Archer, he
girls.
lost
for
a
you.
lot of weight.
That's like
Slim and trim.
Johnny Fulcher and Mark Kendall. They don't eat meat. We were at the table. We had that Hall of Fame banquet. We had the food all to ourselves, me and Tom Karabatsis. There was enough food to feed an army.
Karabatsis.
Tom-
Straight pool.
Yeah, Tommy in Chicago.
Chicago, yep. I know. I grew up playing with all of them. Okay, back to the match here. What's going on?
He's real good here. Just
Right
draw
now
it
it's
back,
1-1.
1-1. Okay.
bounce out, and then he's in stop mode,
Yeah, he's going to have to, He's a straight shooter. I tell you what, probably my guess is of all time, there's probably, I definitely ain't any in the top 5 American of all time, I guess. I was one of the best winners. Well, me and Earl kind of perfected the side rail break back in the 90s.
Did
in
you?
the 80s and 90s. That
Yeah.
was Earl and I.
Uh-huh.
So we competed during the 90s, and I actually was one of the better ones with the side rail break.
Right.
Earl and I come up with it, and I was a little better than Earl at it, and I got a lot more opportunities than everybody. So that was the 90s.
So you're the one that's responsible for this mess in the breaks, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's all your fault?
It's all my fault. Back in the old days, Corey come out with his crazy stuff.
You know, on that note, you're saying Corey come out with that crazy stuff. Have you seen Joey's break here? Joey Cicero's break?
No, I haven't.
Well, pay attention to it because it's going to be interesting to watch.
Okay.
It's a little bit soft, not
Okay.
real soft, and he pockets the wing ball perfect. It's been a monster with it. That's how he beat Jason.
He's
early
not
on.
breaking the same way he did
Well,
when he
I'm going to
played,
go ahead and tell you a
Jason.
little bit of percentages. I'm a numbers guy. I'm all numbers. I'm strictly numbers. That's the one thing in the world that never lies. Is numbers.
Yep.
Numbers always tell the truth. Only thing. And we have a guy that's actually here, been doing a lot of research. Let's just
Stats,
say.
like AccuStats almost.
Uh,
Like Pat Fleming took all the percentages.
Yeah, not quite.
Right.
A
Okay.
little way more in depth.
Oh,
but
okay.
so we have three 100% the best breakers in the world. Okay, that makes 2 wired balls the most percentage of the time. Now listen close. Who would y'all think number 1 was? The guy did the research. The number 1 guy that made the most percentage of wired balls of anybody in the world.
On record now.
Well, he's
On record now for major tournaments, you mean?
well, since the guy's been doing the research.
Oh, okay.
Who you think, Upstate? Come on.
I'm actually doing some work behind the scenes. Can you repeat that?
Okay, there's one guy. Well, actually, the top 3. The guy gave me the top 3 of who makes the wired balls the most percentage of the time, and then the guys that don't. Anybody past, 20 years ago, don't make the wired balls. Me and Rodney and Earl, all of us.
20 from up to 20 years.
Dennis don't.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you who
I
actually.
would say Shane or Mike DeShane.
Mike DeShane's number 1. He makes the wired ball 68% of the time.
Does he really?
One of the two or both. 68% of the time. Guess what my percentage is?
I don't know.
18.
That's a big. That's big
Ain't much
right
difference. 18.
That's
And
big
Number
difference.
2.
And you developed the cut that side break.
No, that's back in the day.
Back in the day,
Back in the day.
Well, not like it wouldn't have been found out by, but
Wired ball went a long time. They tapped them all in. But that was just a side drill.
Yeah.
So number 2, guess who number 2 is?
I couldn't guess.
Shane.
That's who I would have guessed. I
Shane's
guess,
number
naturally.
2, and number 3, I think. The guy said I got him on record. I think it's. Wait, I got it down. I'm thinking it's Billy Thorpe. I think. Anyway, somebody. The guy gave him to. It may not be Thorpe.
Right.
It may not be Thorpe, but it's anybody's past. Well, Corey's got to be right there. Anybody past the old days.
Okay.
We don't make the wired balls.
Right.
So you got to remember the percentages is where it's about.
This
68% of the time it makes the wired balls.
That's a huge.
I make
huge
it 18.
difference.
Rodney makes it 20.
In this tournament, I think Cicero's got those kind of numbers with the way his break's been working for him. Just in this tournament alone.
I'd say no.
Really?
Watch
but
and
you
see
haven't-
the wired balls.
Yeah.
Watch and see.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to say. Well, he may be. I guess we'll see. We'll see when he breaks.
Yeah, because like I said, he did that softer break, and some were questioning it also.
Okay.
Like too soft.
Now the wired balls is the one in the side and the wing ball.
Yeah, the wing.
That's the 2 wired balls.
Yeah. He's been doing the wing ball and sending one up above the side for a shot up in the corner on it. With pretty
Well,
good
now
speed.
here's Shane's deal. Shane actually breaks them like 10 ball.
Yeah.
So
right.
if you'll
He lets
watch,
it go.
the one goes up in the corner.
Mhm.
So he's got a ball 3-4, whatever it is, 3-4 inches from the corner. He gets to start off with the wing ball. So he breaks them like 10 ball. So that's unbelievable. powerful. That's if you can do that, well, you can't lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're going to get to shoot straight in with pretty much with ball in hand.
Right,
We can
right.
all run out. From
Right, right.
And so, yeah, I'd like to see this break. See, Dennis is not a wired ball guy. If you'll watch him go, he's old school. If you watch him, he brags a little bit, but he's got no chance. He may make him a little bit here and there.
Right.
If he made it this far along the tournament.
I only speak about this guy because his break really caught my attention more than anynybody else on the floor.
So he's getting ready to break. Now here's a
break shot
difference.
anymore.
Here's a difference. You got to remember the opponent's racking.
Right.
When their opponent's racking, the wired balls ain't gonna go.
Well, they've been checking the racks and repairing stuff if it needed.
Wired ball won't go.
Yeah.
When the opponent's racking. It's only when you're racking for yourself. That's the wired ball. Shane did it better than anybody. Shane did it when he was other people because they read the rack.
Right. Yeah.
They read
Exactly.
the ball, and I started doing it pretty good here, and you know, I made a few, but not nothing like them guys.
Right. Right.
Nothing like that. Not the percentages, but the guy's around. He's got all the stats. He did all the stats for the Moscone Cup off YouTube. Let's just say that the Americans were well behind. Well behind. I'm talking about the percentage. Well behind.
He didn't come in with it there.
Okay, so there went your theory.
He did that on purpose just to make me look bad, Johnny.
Okay, Ed.
Thanks for making me look bad, Joey.
Not me.
Not you, Joey.
What about,
Joey. I'm
look
saying
at Walsh
Joey.
right there. Look
Dennis
at
Walsh.
Dennis Walsh.
Yeah.
Attorney at law.
Dennis Walsh. Straight pool guy.
Sure he is.
See it Derby.
Oh, yeah.
With Bill
I'm
Moropoulos.
sponsoring. You know, I'm one of the sponsors on the straight pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walsh, good guy, wonderful guy,
Yeah,
big time.
sure.
Oh, in big time. I always said if I had you on retainer with the stuff you've done, I'd probably owe you $500,000 minimum out of all the ABP and the setup and all the corporate.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, let me tell you something, Walsh, sharp. Oh, in big time, back in the old days.
Wow. Wow.
Dennis looking up.
What do you have, pocket speed here to play the 4 in the lower right-hand corner?
No,
Pocket speed on this 3?
No, this is no good.
No, it's not really real attractive.
No, this is no good. He's going to have to cut it back to the side, I think, to play position or try to go in between
Come out
everything.
there.
This
Come
is
out-
a lot of traffic. This is a bad.
and he's
bad
on the roof. And he's on the roof, elevated a little bit here.
Yeah, this is not good. He's going to play safe, probably.
You think? Yeah.
I think so.
'Cause it's a
or
makeable
bank.
shot, but
If you shoot it in the corner, you can't get back.
yeah.
Too much traffic on the 7 unless you just miss.
Oh, yeah. He's got work here.
He needs to bank it. He needs to bank it, or he needs to bank it back in the side.
Now I
He can
think.
play position.
What's he leaning more towards the safety now? To send the cue under the
Probably.
4.
He's looking to play safe, I think. He's looking to bank the 3 down by the 4, I think, is what he's looking at. Yeah, he's looking to play safe. Yeah, he's in a spot of bother, as they say.
He got out of line that little bit. It didn't take much, did it?
Take my ankles is all the physics is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, angles. That's all. We should know always be aware of angles. Yep,
Yeah, he's really on the, what do I do? What do I do?
Dennis, well, I'm back to, see, I told you, he had nothing.
He didn't get all of them.
He had nothing. Yeah. I told you who I think is probably 3 of the straightest shooters of all time.
That just came up on Facebook somewhere.
Who
Somebody
y'all
wanted to
think
know.
out there? Okay, let me give you a chat. Okay, who's chatting out there? Who is 3 of the most that I'll say of all time, the straightest shooters, the most talent, just a straight shooting? Okay, go.
For me, I'm gonna go. Can I say?
Sure.
For me, I'm gonna go with Alex, only because it's something I heard that he did. Because I wouldn't, if he can do that, that's straight enough for me.
Okay, that's a good guess, but not.
Wow.
Nope.
Is he in the running?
Jason's got to be one of them.
Nope.
Is he in the running?
Jason's not one
I
of
mean,
them?
is Alex?
He's a straight shooter, but yeah,
Sure.
he's got so much talent. He does, but not 3 of my all time.
Are you talking about old timers like Luther or somebody like that?
Nope.
No, huh?
Billy Thorpe up there with
Nope.
Shane?
Nope.
Wow.
Shane's definitely not one of the straightest shooters. Shane works way too hard for
All right,
practice.
let me off
He's
the
a
hook.
hard worker. Number 1, Earl Strickland.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Why wasn't he mentioned just now by any of
Right.
us?
Okay. Number 2, this guy right here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, this guy right here. Number 3, Mika Immonen.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
As far as just raw talent and just
Right.
Dennis has got as probably as much. See, I never had all that, never did. I mean, I was just a plotter, thinker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have talent, but not
Wow.
nothing. I mean, this guy's just got so much
He kissed-
raw physical ability. Just,
Right.
I mean, just watch him get around the table.
And
You
you
could just
mentioned mentioning Earl just now. We were talking about Earl earlier, how he could draw off the rail down here and on triple shims and just pocket balls. And now that you ask who's it, I'd have to say, yeah, that was the best I ever seen. Me and Troy O'Brien.
Best I ever grew up with. Now, the best player I ever played. Best player I've
Best
ever
player
played.
you ever played. Yeah.
That I've ever played myself. See, I didn't play with Willie, never played with Luther. The best player I've ever played. Y'all go.
Oliver.
Buddy Hall.
Oliver.
Wonderful upstate.
Was that right?
Buddy Hall.
Cecil Buddy Hall. Best
Straight-
player I've ever
straight
played.
ball game?
No.
Oh,
nine
no,
ball.
straight ball. I went straight
No.
ball.
No.
Buddy Hall.
The best of all I've ever played against. Cecil Buddy is yeah, he knew how to get it done. He could get it done under all circumstances.
He showed up at Derby a few times in the last couple of years, didn't he? Last
A
few years, no?
Buddy's, well, I mean, Buddy's a lot older
Johnny,
now.
I think it's time to write a nice book.
Yeah, you got
I
some
think-
road stories.
Oh, when I get it now, I'm going to tell you what. Buddy Hall, Archer says it's Buddy Hall, 100%.
I think it's a lot.
Yang's,
I think it's time.
I don't know a lot of the Asian guys.
Yeah.
You know, Bustamante, he just worked hard. Shane works hard. It's just Shane, if Shane don't practice 7-8 hours a day, yeah, Shane's not, like Earl can get up and just, I mean, I never was a practicer. I never worked hard. I was always one that always practiced the game itself, competition.
Right.
So even today, I never hit a ball till I got here.
Wow.
Never hit a ball. I just don't practice much. I mean, never had a lot of work ethic.
You run into bad weather down by you, Marietta?
How cold is it?
Your family?
Cold as a witch's tit.
No kidding,
I'm
huh?
gonna tell you. I
Yeah.
mean, it's cold as.
Like you never seen before, correct? Yeah.
Man,
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Well, New Year's Eve night, it was at midnight when I got outside. Out of my pool room, it was probably, I don't know. I guess it had to be wind chill of 10 below.
And you would bet you'd never see that down there, right?
Never seen it 35 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Up in there.
Yeah.
You're talking about the stats keeper, Wayne Dodges, is out the Moscone Cup.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Keeping him.
Yeah.
Mike Howerton just sent a text message into the booth.
Let's keep that quiet right now. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Wayne
so,
Dodgers is.
Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah. Wayne's. Yeah, I love his stuff. We're gonna work together.
Oh, good.
With all the stats, I got all the Moscone stats. I got him. He's diligent and very, very smart.
You know, that's how Pat started out doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Pat.
I still have his old magazines from that when he first giving the
Sure.
stats.
AccuStats is AccuStats. I
Who
mean,
makes what's
AccuStat Pat, baby.
Yeah, right. Who makes what on the break and when, and you know.
Yeah. Well, this guy's so much more in depth.
Oh, good.
And I mean,
Good.
I think they have a deal between
Yeah.
them with Pat and
Oh, okay.
Wayne. I think they have let's just say they have an understanding.
Well, Pat has a good scoring knowledge, how to look at things. Pat's a real genius in this game.
Sure he is.
He comes up with some great stuff.
Sure he is. So anyway, enough about that. But Boosty Efren used to always say Buddy Hall was the best player they played. Wow.
Wow.
See? But changed over to Mike Siegel, both of them. Mike was a winner. Buddy was a player.
well, Dennis is winning here by 2 now,
Okay.
4-2.
Buddy Hall. I tell you how I knew Buddy Hall, probably the greatest ever. I was over there watching Buddy play, and I've always been a big fan. So I watched. Some people come in from outside, didn't know nothing about pool. They come in, they was watching Buddy. And I could hear them talking. And he said, man, that guy ain't that good. The other guy said, I'll talk about it in a minute. The other guy said, what do you mean he ain't that good? He says, well, shoot, the guy has ball in hand every time he shoots. So that's somebody I didn't know about pool. Said Buddy Hall it looks like he has ball in hand every time. So
Really?
anyway,
That's like Kevin Chang, who was just, I played some of those Asian guys over at Steinway, and every shot was ball in hand for them. It was incredible to watch.
yeah, they can't hold a light. I don't know a whole lot about Asian, but they can't hold a light there, Earl.
No.
I mean, Buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, the Scorpion.
We'll
was
take your
up
word
on
for
it.
that, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Mike Siegel was probably one of the best winners too. Siegel, you know, you gotta remember, there's only probably 3 guys that won 100 tournaments.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Siegel was the first one. Second one, well, Buddy was there. It's probably 4. Second was Buddy. Third was Mike Siegel. Fourth was Jim Rimpey, King James. He won over 100 titles. I mean, actual tour titles, and then myself.
Wow.
So anyway, Scorpion was a money player and a world champion. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
you
love
were,
to play.
sir.
I mean,
And you still are. Forget about war.
no more gambling for me. I gamble a little bit. Oscar just robbed me. But it is what it is. I hadn't played. I ain't gambled in
You made your bed.
30 years. Well, we're gonna go against again. I think we're gonna have another action night. Done
Yeah.
yet. Nicky Varner. Nicky was a great plotter. Probably won all around. Hopkins all around. Hopkins never had a great stroke. Earl get him some. Earl robbed Siegel at one time. I had a story.
Earl Strickland just won the German Masters.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
not the German Masters.
Right, not
The probably the Whirlpool Masters he played in. He
Uh.
just went. So it was the German Masters. Earl was just over there.
I guess that's what old Tuslow just said.
Okay.
He was doing
Now
something.
Earl and Shane was in. They were in Atlanta a month ago.
Oh, yeah?
Are they going to be in the World Pool Masters? Are they going
Think
to team
so.
up?
Shane's over there. No, that's the World Cup here, Mister.
The World Cup, I mean.
World Cup,
Yeah.
not the Whirlpool Masters. The World Cup.
Is that what they're going to be in, John?
They are going to play the World Pool Masters. Earl's playing, and Shane's playing. Coming up, the World Cup. I don't know.
Where's that at? Where's that
I
held
don't know
at?
where
Do you
it's
know?
going to be held. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
So,
I just
Matchroom owns it.
Johnny, I just got a message from Scotland.
Okay.
Charlie Shaw, Jason's dad. He said, tell Johnny Archer to stop talking rubbish. How can he say Hatch is a straighter shooter than Jason?
Well,
And
now
he said,
you,
LOL.
Okay. I agree with him. You got to remember, I grew up with Hatch. Hatch is 40-something. Jason's 20-something. Okay. Now Shaw is right there though. I got all respect for your son, sir.
He said it jokingly, of course.
No, he's right. He's right.
That's
So,
funny.
yeah, these guys.
You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
I
but,
did
you
a
know,
little bit.
By no
Okay.
mistake of your own either. You know.
I did.
I-
Now you
I
got to
think-
remember, I grew up playing with the older guy.
I'm thinking Al set you up on this. Made you look bad.
I think Al did. I get you back, Al. I always get
I'm
even.
just getting these messages here.
No, I
You're in
always
trouble
get
now.
even. Now, okay, another food for thought.
Look at that 3-9.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
You got to make whatever the one is.
Yeah, it needs to get
Okay,
back.
what's
a
the
little
score?
Yeah,
What's the
let's keep-
score right now?
Oh, you know what?
5-3, Dennis
Okay.
Hatch.
5-3 Dennis.
Wow,
Sorry,
look at that
5
hit.
to 2.
6-3.
5-2.
Now are we getting in agreement? This guy's one of the most best talent.
That was a great shot there.
I mean, he's just got so much raw talent.
Yeah.
You know.
Watch that angle.
Okay, so
Wow.
Six
I was
two.
at Al.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
Say that to Eddie. He never shuts up. I'm
No,
just sitting over
Eddie's
here, man.
just he's a philosopher right now. He's a history guy.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So-
shut up, Al.
So me and Suke made the Guinness World Record book
Right,
Yes, you
right.
did.
for the most consecutive Moscone Cups. Now I beat Suke the year after,
Uh-huh.
and because I had 18.
The Kaiser.
Suke I think had 17. So you remember he's 2 weeks younger than me.
Uh-huh.
We're the same age.
Yeah, yeah.
He was born. He's 2 weeks.
Okay.
So anyway, when we was in, you know how I found out I was in the record book?
By me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
They posted the winners by age.
It's kind of funny, but no. I found out my son come home from school one day.
Oh, is that right?
Said, Dad, you're in the record book. I said, what do you mean record book? What's that
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
He said, you're in the Guinness Book of World Records. He said, my friend brought it to school. I said, what? What are you talking about? That's how I found out.
Nice. That's nice.
Wow.
So really? So
That'll
we
put
went
a-
to, of
that'll
course,
put a
we went to
smile on
the,
you.
did it, yeah.
Yeah.
I went to, said,
Excuse-
Dad, you're good.
Excuse me, but I thought when you said he was 2 weeks younger than you, and then you said, you know how I found out? I thought you meant that you found out that he was 2 weeks younger than you, not that you were in the
No.
book.
Oh, pay attention. You
No,
must
but
have sat in
you
the
remember,
book.
I know.
He didn't
Pay
correct me on it.
attention. Pay attention. Yeah,
Wow.
okay, pay attention.
Both of you threw me under the bus here. Thanks a
That's
million.
nice, Johnny. That's a nice story right there.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good
how,
stuff.
So me and my son goes to the Books a Million right then, or whatever, and they had Guinness book right there. There it
Pretty
was.
neat.
How many did you
Page,
buy?
whatever other copies I could get. I actually don't know where the copy is right now. I found some
Wow.
one-copy deals.
What a
So,
hit.
I just messaged Matchroom, and Barry Hearn set it up.
Uh-huh.
It's all, Guinness book is from over there in England.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what do you mean, yeah, like you knew that?
Guinness. It's
He-
Irish. I'm Irish. Yeah, come on, Johnny. I drink Guinness.
Okay, hold on. British and Irish is different.
Pay attention.
Yeah, but I don't know
Pay
why.
atten-
Guinness is an Irish name. So that's where I'm going with it.
Okay, the Guinness World Record book is in England.
Okay, thanks. They're going to have to change it to Bass Ale.
Okay, whatever.
All right, Dennis Hatch here is up 6-2. He's really in command. With the winner break format, Joey has to hope that Dennis gives him a shot at the table. But notice the 9 ball. Looks like the 9 and the 6 look like they're kind of tied up.
Locked up, yeah.
Well, here's a good thing about it. The 5's down on this end. So
The
he
4.
can get
That's the 4.
the 5 down here. He's shooting at the 3 or the 4, whatever that is. Okay, upstate. You got colors. I can't tell.
It's the tournament set, John.
Okay, good.
Johnny, you know about, excuse me, this is off this topic, but Pat Fleming had that Make It Happen event.
Still has it, yeah.
Well, he's not having that anymore, but he is having something coming up.
He's
And
not
I-
having to make it happen event now?
No, he's changing it up now.
Okay.
And we just talked about Strickland and Siegel, and you're going
Oh,
to
they're having. Oh, yeah,
an
they're having the
all-around
big. They
event.
having the all around. I talked to Earl and Mike the other day. They're playing
Right.
up there. That's
And
right.
Pat's
That's coming
gonna
up. Coming up.
They're going to play one pocket and straight pull and 9 ball and 10 ball and 8 ball and all week. It's going to be
Obviously, the 6
Wow.
goes. The 6 goes in the side.
a great event. I'm not sure all the games, but I think he's covering everything.
Boy, I'll tell you what. You couldn't get there better than ball in hand with the way Dennis Hatch just played that 6 ball. Look at this 8 ball, too. Everything looks like it's ball in hand position.
State. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
He's,
Yeah, I mean that ain't ball in
amazing.
hand. He's right close to it. That ain't a ball in hand.
yeah,
Upstate,
no.
but he just straight.
Right.
That's
he's-
the way I place it.
Oh yeah, you place it.
Yeah.
You need ball in hand every time.
Every shot.
And you need a hand span.
And a hand span,
You
too.
need a hand span and ball in hand. You need all that.
7-2.
Let's go to the chat real fast. Let's get off
Good
topic.
thing you ain't gambling
Okay,
no more.
do y'all have any? Do y'all have any questions? Because I'll answer them right now. You got about 15 minutes. I'll
You might
You
get
gotta-
killed with questions. here.
Justin Muller just sent in a text. He says, please tell Johnny I said hello. Justin Muller, they refer to him as Baby Hatch. Dennis teaches him a lot about pool.
Justin's cool guys from Buffalo
No,
or
Long
where he's
Island.
from? Or Long Island. What the hell? Same thing. It's an island. What's
Wow.
the difference? New York City.
Here we go.
7-1, 7-2. What is it?
8.
7-2.
7-2.
Seven.
Yeah.
Okay, 7. He needs.
Look at this break.
Look at this
This'll be-
layout.
How would you like to start from here, Rack?
Okay, my info is. Okay, where's the guy that taught Hatchet Man? Ain't too good. Okay, whatever. My info is that Johnny played in the Moscone Cup 17 times, 97. Okay, there's an. Okay, so 18 was the record, but 16 was the record. I beat it at 17. Okay, I stand corrected. They're at large 9. Is he earth round? Yes, it is. How good did you think Genki was? He was wonderful. Can you take Eddie off of commentary? Don't have a chance.
Tell them they're going to get a beating.
Al, stop.
I had to take care of one of the guys in the chat.
Thank you, Al, for occasional references to the match. Okay. Kobachi.
It's all a team effort,
Okay.
guys. Believe me, I'm enjoying these stories as much as the majority of us are. And
Now,
I
these
just-
stories are real.
Yeah, I love them.
Good
I love 'em.
stuff. Good
These
stuff.
stories are real, man.
I
We
love
love
'em.
you, J.A. Hope you bring the Moscone Cup back to America. Just so y'all know I want to play. I can still help.
That you can.
Okay, what's the most you ever played for? Okay, I beat a guy in Philadelphia out of 30,000 one time. Okay, I
Me a
played
bag
for-
of shells.
In Philly, you said?
in Philly.
Yeah.
Sure did. That was back in the 80s.
Dennis
Wow.
Hatch.
30,000 was Name was Gil.
Dennis Hatch threatening to get on the hill here.
What do you mean threatening? It's over with. Over
Yeah.
the hill.
Well,
Hello, everyone. As Upstate Al gets... Upstate, you just don't.
I got a lot to do, Johnny, behind the scenes, as you can see.
You do?
You see that? What I do?
What do you mean
over
I
here?
can
screw
see it? You
something
just
over here?
covered it up.
I didn't mean to cover it.
Hello, everyone. As Upstate Al gets ready to wrap up another Turning Stone Classic, I would like to thank everyone on the chat for your support, comments, and critique. Always improving. Upstate's top notch.
Great
Okay.
show.
Well, WPBA has got in touch with me, and they, I don't know, want me to do something, I
Are you
guess.
throwing names around now? You a name dropper, Upstate?
Yeah, I'm a name dropper now.
Yeah. WPA.
Just got to put it out there.
Hi, Johnny. When you coming back to Louisiana? I don't know. We'll see. New young up-and-comer. Do you like? Thorpe's wonderful. Skylar's great. Joy was outclassed. Yes. Coach or player. I want to play.
Look at the 9-ball drift towards that corner pocket. That ever so
Oh,
slightly.
you want me to answer the questions, or are you going to continue on?
I'm sorry to step on you, man. What do you?
Suke is now also 17 times after the recent one. Suke, but you remember Suke didn't do it consecutive. Okay, so there, you stand corrected. Suke didn't do it consecutive. I did. Suke. Okay. Okay, Hatch is a true talent, yes. Hatch on fire today, yes.
Marty Herman's in there. Cosmo 8.
Marty Herman.
Johnny, are you going to the expo? Probably not.
Oh, no.
Johnny, do you ever play Chinese ace ball? Never have.
Hey,
Pool
Mary
dummy.
Kinniston.
Dennis having a flashback, putting on a clinic. Yes. Yes, Troy. Al is the best. What we do without him, we ain't going to do much. We enjoyed when you came to Emerald
Joey's-
Billiards.
Joey's been in the chair for a while here.
I don't need to take this abuse. I can stay home and get this.
Well, you tough, Upstate. You tough. You got to be tough. Hi, Mary. Yep, Hatch used to give Mark Tad the 8 for 1,000 and upsets. Mark Tad was a great talent. I used to give him the break.
Oh, there's a window.
Okay, that window's no good.
No.
Okay, that's all the questions.
Is this,
Hey, Johnny, how do you like banking this ball? And
Don't
playing-
like it at all.
I
Oh,
mean,
the ones
playing
there.
safe,
Okay,
Playing
gotta
safe
play
in the
safe.
pocket between the 2-5,
Yeah, it's okay. No, you got to stay behind the 6-7.
like that.
Well, that's not bad, but you got to
Oh,
stay
he
behind the
lost it.
6-7. That was,
yeah.
Hit a Lou hard.
yeah. Well, what are you talking about? He shot it wrong. He tried to get behind the 2-5, Al. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay behind.
Well,
So, looks like we're gonna have a Thorpe, young school against Dennis, American, old school. What cue stick do you play with? What do y'all think? Scorpion cues. Okay, lots of great shooting and packages spent. I used to place the object ball. Okay. Yep. Did it in my pool room once.
is Dennis playing the double
Is
kiss
this the
here?
finals? Nope. Thorpe's waiting for the finals.
He tried to play the
Wow,
double
look
kiss,
at
and he
that.
made it.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Oh, my
nice
God.
shot. I
Maybe
saw it
not.
coming,
We think
man.
about you seen
That was
it?
for the win.
Yeah, I played the double kiss. I said,
Johnny,
he
how
playing
do
the
you
double
decide
kiss?
if a tournament is worth playing?
Beautiful
I'm very
shot.
loyal to the old days.
Incredible.
Okay, I think that's all she wrote.
Incredible.
Guys, we're going to be right back. Just give me 1 second to end this recording.
Y'all
because
want me to
that
do the
was such a great
finals?
shot. Yeah, yeah.
I'll do the
absolutely.
finals and compare the
no
old
one,
school with the new school.
Just give me 1 second.
No
Okay.
one
1
expected.
second.
I'm gonna take a
1
break.
second, Ed.
All right.